Hey guys, so I want to go over setting up your ring gap depending on your application, the clearances on that, and how I like to check them. So I like to put all my rings in the cylinder, and I'll take an old used piston and I'll set those down in. You want them to be down in far enough to where the piston's actually going to ride and not up on top of the bore. And then you're going to get yourself a feeler gauge. Now, depending on whether you're going to run nitrous or any sort of boost, that's what's going to determine your ring gap. And then also what pistons you run. This is a forged piston that we're going to go with. It is a small block Chevy 350 that's been bored 30 over. So I have every one of them in. I've checked them, and depending on the amount of boost you're going to run, I would say 28 is about where you'd want to be max on both your top and your bottom ring. If you're running naturally aspirated, you can run 16. You can run tighter. It just depends on how much heat you're going to be getting in this motor. Is it driven on the street or is it a race engine? There's a lot of things that go into factor. So if you don't have a way to file these, pick you up a ring filer. I'll show you mine. That's what they look like. You can get one at Summit or Jegs. Summit probably has them in stock. I'll show you here what this engine is going to be getting. Twin turboed. These are a 78 millimeter, and this is just a generic turbo, but you can really put some boost through these, no problem. This build is only going to be, it might see 7 or 8 pounds at most. The rods are a stock rod with we put ARP studs and bolts in, and obviously those all had to be put pin fit. The journals, they needed honed. When you put new rod bolts in, you have to do that. You have to cut the cap and resize it. So this is what this build is. It's going to be aluminum heads, hydraulic solid or a hydraulic roller. I think it's right around 540, 565 lift. Duration's 300 at 50 thousandths. So I've heads, cam. There's the cam. I got all the parts for it. So tell me what you guys are building. What ring gap you guys have gone with in your applications. I know it's pretty vague. Every application is going to be a little bit different on what you're capable of doing. But let me know in the comments, guys. We'll see you guys on the next one.